broadcasting here, Sugar Ray Leonard.
60.
60, and this is it.
Wow.
My staff's all gone at the airport.
Wow.
6 inches of snow in Dallas. And I've got the great Hugh Jackman and Sugar Ray Leonard here.
Are you actually staying for the game?
Of course we're staying.
Come on.
I sent the staff home. I take my wife to the game. I mean, you going to the game?
You bet.
All right, so we're going to tailgate with you guys then, right?
Yeah.
That's that
absolutely.
Baltimore energy, baby.
That's it, man. I was at your first fight, Sugar Ray.
Yes.
I was such a fan of yours when I was a kid, man.
February
It was all-
5th, 1977.
1977. My dad got tickets. You gave your gloves to the Baltimore Hall of Fame, and I used to see your gloves in the Hall of Fame in the Civic Center all the time.
really?
That was,
Oh, dude, this is Maryland. This is neighbors here now, right?
Love it.
oh yeah.
Why'd you fight your first fight in Baltimore?
Because I was home. It was my, you know what? They adopted me.
And still do.
Yeah.
You gotta come home more often.
No
right?
question about
You do
it.
a lot of stuff with kids, don't you? In the area.
I do a great deal with. I have a foundation called Sugar Ray Leonard Foundation, and I raise funds and awareness for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
Hugh Jackman has, you know, everybody's gotten your picture, gotten the autograph. My wife finally got the picture and all that stuff. We have 2 Raven fans here that
Yeah.
have come. The paparazzi's all gone. Sandler's across the room. So
Yeah, right.
Part of you, man. How's your
Exactly.
eye, man? We heard about the thing
Thank you,
with
buddy.
Oprah
It's
and all that
good.
stuff.
Stitches are out. All good.
You ready to host the Academy Awards and do all that stuff again?
I'll be ready to do that.
Now you guys are doing a film. Go ahead and plug away. I know our time
Plug
is
away?
short.
No,
We
cool.
waited all day. We literally saved the best for last. You know?
I love it. I love
You know
it.
how many freaking Steeler fans I've had at this table this week? Hall of Famers. I've only had 2 Ravens all week, but I've had like 12 Steelers.
The head of Fox Studios, Tom Rothman, who's a good mate of mine, is the most diehard. He's from Baltimore, most diehard Ravens fan. I think he cried at that game.
Our community takes it so seriously. I know you're a Jets and a Giants guy. Sure, right? You a Redskin guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he was more DC based
Right.
growing up, and
Right.
you know, we had the Colts, so we lost them. I don't know how much you know about the history, but Baltimore's been a kicked around community. We're a blue collar community, you know.
Yeah.
Where are you from in Australia?
Sydney.
Been to Sydney, man. I've
Have
been
you?
I toured all of Australia
Seen
for
some
a month
rugby?
back in '98. I saw some Aussie rules, you know.
Aussie
the,
rules,
the
yeah.
little disco guy in the white with, puts the guns down, you know what I mean? You know. What the hell is
Absolutely.
that, man? Hey, come on, explain it to me as an Australian.
Yeah. That is the most odd thing in the world, right? Aussie rules is more a southern sport, Melbourne. I'm Sydney, so I played rugby league.
Well, it's all rugby, yeah. I went
I
to
don't
a
know what
bar
I
there,
can- there's-
Duncan Street, Duncan something.
Where?
It was in Sydney. It was all rugby players, and somebody in there apparently was as famous as you. All the girls were all, you know, and I'm like, who the hell is he? But if you
That
take
funny?
Cal Ripken
Right.
to Australia, they don't know who he is because they don't know anything about baseball in Australia.
Right.
It's weird.
I
I
bet
went to
they all
Beijing
go
with
there
Cal
to
Ripken,
train.
and they don't know baseball in China. Ripken's walking the streets, they don't know who he
In
is.
A
China.
lot of the baseballers, A-Rod says, I go to Australia. He goes, I get left alone.
Get left alone.
Wow.
Is there anywhere you get left alone?
Not now. Wolverine kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah. But look, I'm happy, man. I love that character.
Do you miss anonymity, either one of you?
Sometimes, moments. But I'm not that bad. I'm probably a fairly gregarious, open kind of person.
Sucks
so.
being the world's sexiest man. I mean, I'm gonna find out next year. I mean, I'm 6 months away from getting
Then
named.
why doesn't that ever happen when you're 21 and single? That's what I want to know next
Right,
time,
it's all
It's
gone
not
now.
supposed to happen then.
Hey, tell me about the film. You guys you got to plug the film
Yeah.
here. It's called
So
Real
it's called
Steel.
Real
That's why-
Steel.
Sure.
It's a get out of your seat sports action drama. That kind of
Right on.
rousing Rocky, the champ. But it's set in this futuristic world, not too far, like 10 years in the future, world of robot boxing. So instead of humans boxing each other, these robots box each other. But the story's more about those guys who operate them, own them, manage them. I mean, you root for those robots, they look unbelievable. It's kick-ass action, but it's really about the guys in the corner. Sugar Ray actually did all the choreography for all the robots. So what we did is we built the robots' moves on real boxers, wearing ridiculous green uniforms, right?
Okay.
Those skin-tight kind of things, suits. He trained them, he choreographed them so that every robot would have their individual style, have their own swagger, have their kind of signature moves, and then he helped me as my character's an ex-boxer, like human boxer.
Boxing movies sell, don't they?
They do.
From
They-
Rocky straight
oh, yeah.
on through.
Oh,
They
without
work.
question.
They
Because
work.
because of that relationship between the characters, because people can identify with that, you know, especially when someone's down or their last hurrah, and it just comes across the screen. And my mother-in-law and my wife, we saw the movie and they cried. They both cried.
You guys are having a good time together, huh?
Yeah, we did.
All right, man. I got to let
Yes,
you go.
great to see you.
Man, I wish we had more time together. I got to get a picture with these two cats. I've
on.
never had my picture taken with Sugar Ray. He did give me an autograph after the Hagler fight, man. I saw you
Really?
at the he was at the 76ers game with Dr. J down at the Cap Center. Got a long history here, man. I just let the microphone go. I couldn't tell on air. So the Aussie rules, guys.
You got Aussie rules. If you kick it,
Go to a break, Ashley. Hugh Jackman's hugging me.
it's four.
Oh, jump in. Yeah, you got to do that, man.
So the ball post, if you kick it to the middle, the referee signals this. This.
If you're in Baltimore, fine. Okay? I'll promote anything you want.
So when you go to the game,
There we go.
when you go to the game in Melbourne, 40, 30,000 people behind the goalpost, right? Before he does the thing, in unison say, "How big's your dick?"
The Aussies, man. Texas will get a beer with you at the game. We'll be at the game, brother.
Awesome.
I give you a call.
Sure, dude.
Thanks.
I like being dragged around all day. But you get to meet a lot of people there, right? Sorry, honey.
Hey, Hugh. Hugh, thank you.
That way?
Try to throw it back to me. I'm ready. Do you like his story? He says. He says. Did you hear his story? How big's your dick? hit the record stop.
We're